All right, so back with another podcast, back with another topic. We have DeShaun Watson, uh, who we've come to learn that has 16 alleged civil cases, lawsuits against him, um, all being sexual, like him asking, allegedly forcing them to have
suggesting
sex with him. All right, so
not just any sex, guys.
oral
sex, and this, I feel I can weigh in. I'm gonna weigh in on this first. I think this is very fishy because prior to him asking to leave Houston, nothing. He was the face of Houston, hella HEB commercials, the whole thing. Like he was the it guy. And so maybe a month after he says he wants out of Houston, 2 cases turned into 6 cases, 6 turned to 10. Now we're at 16. So I do believe because NFL players go through it. I mean, they get it the worst. I mean, they can sniff a bitch and she's gonna be like, oh, rape case. You know what I'm saying? So
damn.
But in a sense, I do know niggas be fucking up too. So I love DeShaun Watson as a player, big follower since he was at Clemson. I do believe some of these cases may be true. And they were cleaning his shit up this whole time. Now, you yapping about how you want out? Okay. We're not going to protect you no more.
So, and did he recently renew his contract or renew it?
Yeah, he did. He did renew. And get a big, that was not this season that just passed, but the year before.
Yeah, but
he only played one season with the Texans under that new contract.
Under that new contract.
Yeah.
$150 million or
something like
that. 80 something guaranteed.
Yeah.
Play one season.
and now you trying to go?
I'm just pointing out a few things.
All I'm gonna say is I don't believe none of that shit. I don't believe none of this.
I do. I believe it because
you believe he forced.
I ain't gonna say force, but I'm gonna say
he suggested.
No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say
you gonna say out of 16.
I'm gonna say this his fault that he in this situation because of who he is and the public figure that he is. He shouldn't even been messing with those type of women.
Yeah. How do you know? How do you know who are those type of women?
Out of 16,
I'm gonna
say 3 or 4. He probably came at a way that he shouldn't have.
And see, I look at it like this. I look at it from one perspective. He's a single man. That's how I look at it. He's a single man.
We ain't talking about no relationship status though.
I know that.
So what they got to do with it?
So we talking
about be Derrick Jackson. He could have a whole wife. He's still gonna be the same nigga.
Get the same case,
right?
You niggas act like y'all niggas ain't never been young. First of all, we have never been young with that much money. So that's first. So we don't know what it feels like to have that much money and have females that would just give themselves to you. We don't know anything about that. Just off the fact that he has so much money. So that's why I don't believe any of it. Because first of all, he's an NFL player. DeShaun Watson is a guy that, like, if you look at some of it's a few documentaries of him. You know what I'm saying? If you look at him, you wouldn't think nothing like that.
I don't judge no nigga I ain't never met. I don't give a damn.
Nah, and that's
so,
real.
So
and
check this out. Let me show you how a case will come in. So you saying a young nigga like this having a lot of money? True. Women throwing themselves at him? True. Now in that case, I wouldn't go to women and asking for a massage. I would say, I'm talking to this woman. This is a woman I'm casually dating or whatever the case may be, or just talking to.
Mm-hmm.
But you going to her and they have messages of him asking for massages and stuff like that. You're a professional athlete. It'll look fishy.
Man,
and by it looking fishy, if it looks fishy, you can build a case. And they got the right nigga on it to build a case. Because Tony Busby is the second top nigga in Texas that'll put your ass away.
So listen, so you saying, so basically what you saying, I don't care if DeShaun Watson text messages said, hey, when you gonna give me some head? I don't care if that's what it said exactly. That don't mean he forced anybody to do anything. That's only messages. My whole thing is, once the female got to wherever they were at and did it, was he forcing her to do it, or was he just sitting back?
All I'm saying is he brought this attention onto himself.
Okay, attention. Okay, that's cool.
So when you bring attention onto yourself, people will go digging when you somebody of his status.
I feel that. I don't believe any of the allegations, but
they dug and they found it.
No, they found females who was willing to be like, you know what? That nigga ain't buy me that Range Rover.
Tony Busby ain't take the case if he ain't find nothing. He found something.
And HPD came out and said they ain't
worried about HPD.
Got no
HPD is some.
Tony Busby got more money than HPD got.
I don't think HPD doesn't have anything to do with this case, but if something is brought to them, everything else that was pulled from actual people, real life people going up saying that this happened to them, that's where this information is coming from.
Same shit that happened to Bill Cosby. I still don't believe any of those.
It's also the same shit that happened to R. Kelly, but
no, that's
bad still.
Nigga had video evidence. I don't give a fuck what they talking about.
But nowadays, text messages are just suffice just as well as a video.
How? Please explain that to me, because I don't understand that.
The shit gets pulled up in court for a reason. It's
when you look,
sustainable
so
evidence.
How you looking at it overall? Me and you would probably look at it like it's a text message. We probably wouldn't look at it like that.
I look at it, that's a message I would have seen.
If you look at the law and technically put all that together, they can use that in the case.
So you telling me?
I'm telling you.
Listen what I'm about to say. So you saying?
I'm listening.
So I got this female that I've been chopping it up with her, and my message is, man, you been talking about all this shit. When you gonna give me some head? That's my message. That's what they putting up in court.
They gonna say you said it aggressively. Yep.
It ain't gonna stand.
Okay, and that's not even what they're trying to convict him on. They're trying to convict him on like what happened when they got in person. So it's like
she gave him some head and
if she's saying
bad about it.
If she's saying that he forced himself on her or really urged her to do something that she didn't want to do, she gonna pull up that text message and say, so this is how it all started right here. And
I blame, and the reason why I blame him is because, like you said, young nigga, a lot of money, women throwing themselves at him. Cool. He should have knew that from the jump.
Should have known.
You meet up with this random woman trying to do whatever. You meet up for one thing to say, I'm gonna do a massage, but then when you meet up, you say, you know, you want to kind of throw a twist in there. So you saying,
and you black.
I sent this message to you, telling you what I suggest, what I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting to you what I want you to do.
What you thinking right now at this moment? Yes.
Yeah, boom. That's what I text you, right?
Yeah.
Boom. We meet up, and you happen to do what I suggested. Now I'm the bad. Now I'm the bad guy. Now I'm the bad guy. You do what the text message came first. The action came second.
I'm doing what he wanted me to do. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Shake my hand, cause you really proved my point. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm doing what he So basically,
I'm doing what he told me to do. I didn't know what was going to happen. If I didn't.
I told you, give me some head, and you came over and gave me some head, and you didn't
9 times out of 10, she ain't going
head.
to where that nigga stay.
Woo! That shit crazy. I'm trying to figure out what world these niggas living in.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like 9 times out of 10, she not going. He's the one making the attempt, so he's the one driving. But regardless, either way, if she does go over, that doesn't mean she have to do what he says.
She don't have to, but if she does it, I don't believe DeShaun Watson forced anybody to do it.
Because you know that nigga, you cool and shoot craps with that nigga every week.
Nah, I don't. I just don't believe it, bro. I don't believe it because My first thing is with black men, I understand how America would do a black person. So,
and if you know, don't talk to a white woman. It's like, or don't converse with this woman. Don't do anything that could put you get you some NDAs, money. You got $150 million. Get on the Drake, call Drake lawyer, see what he got going on.
Everybody ain't on Drake time though. That's the whole point. Everybody not on Drake time. Everybody not thinking like that. Everybody not saying, you know what?
And that's why they in these type of
That's
situations.
why he's in this situation.
Okay, but he's a young Drake. You think Drake had NDAs throughout his whole career? Hell
Yes.
no.
Positive.
Stop
What
it.
scandal have you seen
Oh,
him in?
so how many times you talked to Drake on the phone and asked him about
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. How
What
many scandals have you seen him in? But you seen him with all
None.
these women.
Okay.
You seen him with all these women, and none of them have ever came out and said anything about Drake.
Drake from Canada, so we not even gonna talk about him.
Okay, all right, yeah. Let that be your excuse for why
It is because he
scot-free
probably
right
moved
now.
different. He probably move a little different. He probably got different things going on. In
But
his
and
mind.
I'm sure Drake isn't the only person. There's plenty of athletes that do that exact same thing. And that's why they are free.
But then you
of all
had
this.
this young nigga here who probably
A young
didn't want to listen to nobody. Didn't want to
Probably
take
got
no
all
advice.
these cases within this past year of him getting all that money.
Okay, and that's why I
And he
would
trying
not
to take the
believe-
money and run. What that sound like?
Nah, them females on some shit like
Nah,
nigga,
he trying
you
to take the
gonna
money
pay
and
me.
run.
Look, if anything, and this
He got
is not,
paid $85 million, played one season, now he wants to leave.
this is my whole thing.
Fuck him.
If anything, I'm not gonna say, and this is not to throw slander on his name. I would say this: he probably fucked around, was fucking with some strippers, and they expected pay.
Nah, he wasn't even.
It don't gotta be strippers.
I don't even
It can
think he
just
was.
be-
I've never seen him on the scene.
Yeah,
Really.
from what I read, he wasn't even the type to go to like strip clubs.
Well, then it was a
strip
female
clubs
who
like
was
that.
expecting pay and didn't get it. If anything, that's what I would believe.
And that's
more.
what that's.
I would
what it
believe
was.
that
Maybe
more.
so.
I could believe that.
He was probably messing with a female who expected pay and didn't
Probably.
receive pay.
And this is I
But any female messing with a football player probably would expect pay.
hey, yeah, and he did.
Especially when you asking me to do extra stuff.
Look, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. If I don't give, if I was on DeShaun Watson level and I had a lot of money, and this female came up to me and started talking to me, and she gave me her number and we started texting, and I just was like feeling it that night, and I was like, "Hey man, give me some head."
That's
And
why you
she
got
was
friends.
like,
That's why you got friends like us.
And
We'll
she
get
said,
you money.
"Okay." And she said, "Okay, I go over there and I get some head. I'm not leaving nothing."
I know, cause you're gonna be in court the next month, but we got.
It's just, bro. I'm just trying to get into the mind of Deshaun Watson.
But you can't.
I can't. But why do they do it on any other fucking criminal show? They try to get into the mind of the killer or whatever. But
They're trying to prove their case.
Okay,
Trying to
well
get
I'm
their
trying to
bread.
help my man's out, bro.
I think
Shit.
I think he is ultimately being blackballed. So they're gonna ruin his name down here in Houston and make it hard for him to go to any other team. And they're gonna Colin Kaepernick this nigga, man. That's what it's looking like.
And
He gonna beat this though.
he
I can kind of guarantee it.
He might beat it, but look, you right.
It's
They
not
gonna
gonna
blackball him and they go Colin Kaepernick him because the shit he pulling with the Texans, he just signed 100. He got one of the top quarterback contracts in the fucking league.
This is true.
Play one season, you got 85 or whatever guaranteed money out that 150 or 160, and now you play one season. Now you want out.
You
Okay,
traded the best receiver from our team.
But no. This is after that. They traded him, and
That's the only time it's going to happen.
Okay,
after
but
that.
he's
So if you're the
signed.
leader of the team, what that got to do with it?
Fam. I don't give a damn about if I'm the leader.
If you're the leader,
if I'm the quarterback,
you're the leader,
you my star receiver,
and they trade me. You gonna get pissy mad and leave and walk away?
I'm gonna be mad if they don't bring in a replacement that's gonna be good enough.
Okay,
Or how
so-
about you work with them to build a team?
And that
to
was,
find you a
and I'm
replacement?
almost positive that's what he promised after he signed that line for that 160 mil.
Blackball that nigga too. Shit.
And now
I
you want
wouldn't
to
want that
leave
nigga on my
after you done promised that you was gonna stick with us and build with us after we gave you this money.
Niggas ain't talking about sticking and building and all that shit.
For $150 million?
Man,
You better stick.
So y'all saying that was that conversation?
That was a top tier quarterback contract.
You don't give nobody
In
that
the
contract
league.
without knowing that you're going to build with them.
I'm not saying it's not a top tier. What he about to say, I'm about to address that. I'm not saying it's not a top tier contract.
That was the top contract.
No, it wasn't but it was one of them. And
4 years.
4 years.
now what you
$85
said,
million guaranteed.
guaranteed. I feel that. Now what you said about build with the team, DeShaun, I don't believe that there's a spot in that contract that says you're gonna stick with the team and build with the team.
Why else would they?
It's
offer
4
you?
years, duh. That's what 4 years mean. You're going to stay here for the next 4 years.
Those I'm talking about the words that you use.
What does the next 4 years mean, Jerry?
I understand
Commitment.
what that means, bro. That means a commitment. But at the same time, you gotta understand people are people. They are human beings with emotions, and they're gonna feel how they feel.
See this.
No,
You a nigga that would get blackballed.
Yes.
No, but it's true, bro.
Okay, so
Colin Kaepernick is the best.
It don't matter
example.
about the best what?
Exactly. He's the best example of what I'm talking about, bro.
I wish I
don't know what y'all
You
thought
can't
I
buy you
said.
throw that best word around.
He's the best example of what I'm talking about. The
thought he did the best
nigga,
quarterback.
the nigga had his own feelings of what he believed
And he let
in.
his feelings get in the way of business.
Okay,
Major mistake.
and DeShaun Watson probably feels like, damn, y'all let
He
go.
did that too. Y'all let go of one of my close friends. We built a relationship. Mistake.
But at the same time, you looking at it as a mistake. He's looking at it like, why would you let go of the top receiver in the league?
Because this is a business.
Well, if it's a business,
And
Texas
damn
should
near that
understood.
salary cap opened up so they can get him that money.
And he took it.
He took it. He didn't have what else was he gonna do?
Leave, not sign it, do a 1 year deal. Something it's plenty of things that you could have done before you signed that
Damn,
contract.
bro.
Because he damn sure wasn't going to take no cut.
Man, y'all talking we talking as people looking from the outside in.
Do you think Watson would have took a pay cut to keep Hopkins?
I think he would have.
I don't think he would have.
I think he would have.
Nigga, please. I don't think he would have.
I think if you a quarterback who actually,
I don't think he would have.
I think if you actually built a relationship with this man and you feel like, you know what,
And they
I do want to reach a Super Bowl.
And they came to you and said,
We gonna give you
this is an
150
opportunity
million.
to reach a Super Bowl. Your contract opportunity is $150 million. But with that $150 million, we can't keep DeAndre Hopkins.
But
If you take a cut and give some of that to Hopkins,
You get $25 million to Hopkins.
we can
I'm
keep
doing
him. And
I'm doing it.
You-
I want to go.
you
I
doing
want
it.
to go to Super
You-
Bowl
that
and I
nigga?
want to keep Hopkins.
You doing it.
he's gonna cry.
But
You can't say he already got the bread because he was probably making more money than that before they offered him to. Oh, we're gonna make just shade this off.
y'all
for you.
niggas ain't feeling where I'm coming from, bro.
Yes,
I swear
because
to
niggas we
God,
talking
bro.
hundreds of millions of dollars to
I
niggas who ain't
understand
never seen that type
I
of money before.
understand that, but he never seen that type of money before. But he already know where he at. He's good where he's at.
He wasn't finna take no cut for no Hopkins.
Y'all don't even know that.
And we don't know that. But you are making it seem like that's his reason for wanting to leave. But this is business.
Hopkins
No, it
left
is
and
business.
JJ Watts left.
It might be something going on in the front office, like Andre Johnson said.
Oh, nigga, please.
There's always gonna be something going on in the front office of every
You niggas,
organization.
niggas
All
might
I'm
as well
saying-
get out
all I'm
of the NFL. They
saying
gonna
is-
cry about that.
DeAndre Hopkins said one thing. Andre Johnson said one thing. And both of those things did this. They came to a point and it came to an agreement with what both of them said. Something is going on in the front office. Two different parties said this from two different eras of the team.
That's
And
true.
they both came to a point.
So Andre Johnson, I don't know him personally,
But his words are valid.
his words are valid.
Yeah.
But if it was something going on that deep in the front office, why did he stay with the Texans that long?
Some niggas just do that, bro. You see,
No.
Okay.
money. Okay, money, right?
They was paying him.
They was paying
him.
that nigga,
For
right?
a receiver, they paid him.
Exactly.
Okay, now at the same time, let's just be real though. Let's keep it all the way real. Y'all make it seem like niggas won't stay with the team that they was drafted with just for a reason because this is the team I was drafted from, with. Nah, because you got a lot of players who was drafted with a team who had ups and downs or who didn't have any ups at all but still stayed with that team.
Yeah, but
time.
that's true. I feel that. That's called commitment. But if you got all these complaints about what's going on in the office and you want to call all this whatever, he was calling it racism. I don't know what what's the dude's name?
Hopkins.
Oh,
No,
Johnson.
I don't know what he was calling it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But he was, saying some type of
Racist.
Watson was saying type of racist.
Hopkins
shit.
was saying the same thing too.
But I don't know what Andre Johnson was saying.
Yeah.
Well,
But if it was all that going on in the office, why would you keep re-signing?
all I'm saying, the Bible says if two or more people come into agreement about one thing about one person.
But if
that
two or
must
more
be
people
true.
keep re-signing this same deal and staying there,
Well, if
you're complaining about what's going on up there, why do you keep signing and staying? So you putting money over your values or what?
people but look, see.
So your values are not valid.
Everybody don't think the same though, bro.
But it's not valid no more.
The morals are weak.
Okay, and
So that shit is out the window. I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Yes.
That
You
ain't-
signed
you know what, that's
knowing
not-
that the front office was fucked up.
That's not even about morals, bro. That's just about how you looking at it. Like, damn, I could say what's really going on, but I really want to get this money.
But not even
So
save.
I'm not gonna bring
But
it
not
up.
even save. Why would I stay?
Where else you gonna go if you don't?
Andre Johnson, top receiver. What you mean? Where else you gonna go?
I don't know all that. I don't know the details about what happened.
He
with
was
him.
one of the top
But
receivers.
obviously something happened for this man for him to say this in retirement and say,
Okay, he said
these
afterwards.
niggas ain't.
Okay.
Cause he been there since we
But he didn't
started.
speak up to afterwards, and he didn't say nothing to afterwards. He could have made a move within while he was playing and got away from that stuff.
He could have,
could've.
but he didn't.
So it ain't valid. I don't want to hear it.
It's all valid to me.
It ain't valid.
It ain't. DeShaun Watson, I mean, you signed the contract. Now you trying to get out. You can't.
Now you not trust-
blame the city
Pop my
for the.
fingers
for
right
the
now.
city
You're not
falling off
trustworthy.
your
Cause
shoulders.
these niggas think they won something. Hold on.
You
They
not
think they
trustworthy.
won something. Hold on. They think they won something.
You not trustworthy, fam. You sign something, somebody say something you don't like, you want to take the money and run. Don't nobody want to deal with that shit. I'll blackball you too. Nigga, you ain't coming to my team.
Yeah, I from what it looks like, his name is being ruined.
And y'all crazy if y'all think Deshaun Watson won't go to another team if he leaves.
I'm not saying that he won't.
And that's
If he leaves the
that's the
Texans.
same thing we said about Kaepernick.
I never ever had that nigga back.
I did.
A lot of people did. A lot of people was like, "Y'all crazy if y'all don't pick up Cap. Y'all
I said he was
Cap
wrong.
should
He was
go
wrong
to
from
a
the
team."
jump.
But no,
No.
I'm talking about athletic wise.
But he's a better quarterback than Kaepernick. Let's just be honest.
Watson is.
He's a great quarterback, and let's just be honest.
I mean, he hasn't took his team to a conference
good.
championship.
Fam,
So
I would say great. Good
All right.
quarterback.
Okay,
Exceptional.
the niggas exceptional is great. We gonna play
Whatever.
That's interchangeable. So okay.
he ain't. Yeah, he won the AFC South before. That is his biggest accomplishment. He's never won the AFC Championship. So it's not even a Super Bowl. So it's like,
Brady lost the AFC Championship.
but he got
before. I ain't worried
7
about
of them
that.
things.
But look. And see,
And he still, what's this? How many years he been in the league?
who?
Watson.
4.
Okay,
None
what that
worth
mean?
counting.
What that mean?
Fam, y'all act like y'all.
When Brady won his first Super Bowl?
He
came
was
in,
still
what,
middle
2000?
school.
In his first 2 years, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So yeah.
But anyway, with him, he is a good quarterback. But I feel like I'm gonna talk specifically about black quarterbacks. and black athletes, I be feeling like he ain't gonna get to no championship because I feel like he putting too much focus in other stuff. And not in building his team, and him being the quarterback, him not realizing that the quarterback is the leader of the team, and him not being a leader, and him not building that team. So, you can be a good quarterback all you want, a great quarterback all you want, but if you're not involved with that team and building that team, and you out doing this bullshit, you want to talk about what the front office doing and crying about that, you ain't gonna get to it.
But why you ain't gonna talk about that? Why not? Why not? My whole thing is
because you gonna focus on one or the other.
You saying it like it's a bad thing?
I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing. I'm saying you gonna focus on one or the other. If you gonna focus on that, I don't need you on my team.
If I work for a company and I see some shady shit going on in the front,
okay, so go be an activist. Go be in my company.
But you got some shady shit going on.
So go.
Be addressed.
So go.
He just said why you didn't say nothing while you was
So
there.
get out. Don't worry about me.
Which one is it?
You go be an activist against my company. You don't need to be here.
But you got shady shit going on. That don't need to be going on.
That's fine. You go talk about that.
Cause you might think he don't know what's going on.
You don't.
But I know everything that's going on. And the fact that you come here to talk to me about it, you can go.
Simple.
Bye.
Now you gonna be an activist.
So we not doing good business. So what y'all saying? Y'all not doing good business.
He's not doing good business.
No. The office and the people above the office are not doing good business.
How so? They just paid this man $150 million.
On what? How much money do they make every year off of these games?
What you want them to give him $1 billion and just had a company go broke?
No, they ain't gotta give him $1 billion. But y'all talking about $150 million out of however many billions of dollars.
We gonna go and let you go, fam.
Yeah, all right. Y'all only gonna give me $150 million. Y'all niggas making $2 billion a year off of me. I'm only gonna get it. All right. I'm gonna focus later. This nigga want more money than Tom Brady, and he ain't even scratched the surface.
I understand why
this nigga ain't sniffed the Super Bowl.
I understand why Red Boy don't understand, but you,
I know.
No, you as an athlete and a player on the football teams, you should feel where I'm coming from, bro.
And they gave me my money. I went to school.
That's in any type of business, fam.
Like I said, they gave me
That's
money
crazy.
to school.
I wasn't all in the front office talking about, hey, why y'all ain't pay for my science book? Like,
what? Y'all college making $3 billion a year?
Yeah,
y'all only gave me $1,500.
I don't like these niggas right now. But it's all good though.
Oh man,
Deshaun Watson gonna beat his case.
All right, fam, you gonna be an activist about that.
He gonna beat these cases.
We'll see you on the other side.
You gonna come out on top.
You gonna stand in front of the NRG and root your nigga on.
Golly, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. The end of that. Deshaun Watson. We hope you beat all 16 cases, fam.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, because that's a lot to bear. And then I also hope you good luck with trying to get out of this off this black ball because that's coming for sure. They gonna try that shit.
He got it.